This is my OC. She's a little unfinished, but I promise she has potential. Somewhere in there is a good and interesting character with a fully fleshed out world. I said somewhere because it's not here, that's for sure. So I started off by making like a little reference board to get the general vibe for her design. And I was gonna show clips from that because I did record it with commentary, but I realized I'm not that funny or interesting without a script. I learned that the hard way through sitting through the entirety of the like 24-minute recording. So I won't subject you to that like I did myself. But maybe I'll add some clips if it was like okay. But for right now, you're just gonna get like a time lapse of that. No need to thank me. I'm just doing it for myself, so I don't have to sit through that again during editing again. Well, let's start by going through the history of Sei in terms of conception. That's her name, by the way. Say hi, say nice to meet you. She started off from my art block video, which is the speed paint I'll be showing right now because I don't think many of you saw that video. It's not that good, so you don't have to go watch it. She was originally like a doll come to life type urban legend creepypasta-esque, and the other main character was low-key, and I don't even mean low-key, just like generally obsessed with her. You know those fanatics for urban legends like that? And then a love story happens, but sorry if you like that story, that's not happening now. I took the whole character and the whole like group of characters, the world, the universe, into a completely different direction. I had watched a lot of Evangelion and Berserk lore videos during my free time, but they had definitely implanted themselves into my brain and kept replaying over and over for like about a month. Specifically, just Griffith's whole character arc, I don't know, something about it just kept me. It was like a little worm in my brain just going, Griffith, Griffith. So that made me want to become also incredibly nihilistic about life and my story and my characters. I did a little more like concepting during finals week, but it's really not great. It quite literally was just Griffith kind of slapped onto my character. There was a lull in just me drawing in general during that time. And then I just started popping out drawing after drawing of her. I don't know, something about it was really helping me get through art block, but I decided in that moment that I should probably flesh her out a little more since every time I drew her, she changed and looked slightly different, and that was really irking me at a point. That's how we got here. Honestly, I'm like boring myself right now. I don't really know how to make this interesting since I barely know what the heck is happening in the story myself, so this is literally just an unhinged rambling of a character. I don't know anything about either. Let's be honest, we're kind of in the same boat right now. You could say something about her and I'd be like, yeah, that sounds right. Here's like a very basic TLDR of her story. She was experimented on as a kid, then she was confined due to being a mutant freak, in nice terms. Then she was taken and used to try and make a deal with the gods, to which maybe failed, maybe worked. I don't know yet, but she gets a happy ending though. Okay, here's a more in-depth rundown if you care to know about Sei, if you think she's pretty. She doesn't have eyes. Trigger warning. I don't know if you'll see that though. I think you might. Okay, so, you know, she was experimented on as a kid, so she kind of already started off unusual because trauma is not an OC if you don't inflict the most gut-wrenching, visceral, horrendous backstory to severely traumatize your character, is it? Now, I'm not new to this. I'm not new to this rodeo of victimizing your characters. But I'm actually not a huge fan of it. I do prefer my characters to just be happy and not without parents all the time. Like I said, Berserk had happened to me, so I was like, let's make it nihilistic and I hate my life, you know? So there are like deeper themes to her, but it feels really pretentious, so I'm gonna put a pretentious warning here. If you don't like that, just click off the rest of this video. You're not missing much. But if you are into that, or you're being forced to watch the end of this video, which I don't know who would do that to you, but type 2 if you need help in the comments. I don't know how to help, but yeah. Sei is basically the product of the poor and rich clashing due to the rampant technological and scientific advancements, which are really disregarding human life. Her father had been one of the most prominent engineers of sorts, but was experimenting on the poor, specifically poor children, because they couldn't fight back. Ooh, shame on capitalism. But this results in the victim's family basically causing an uprising, kidnapping him, and making him watch, mutilate, and change his daughter. So basically what he had done to their children, except they gave him the courtesy of letting his daughter live, not willingly. by any means. It's just because the authorities stepped in. Yeah, so they both never recovered, mainly because he's in jail and she's confined to a security organization because she's now looks like an eldritch horror. So that's why she looks like that. And that's only the prelude to what's about to happen to her. So, you know, it's about to be fun. I wanted her design to kind of look like a progression into something human, well, as human as possible at that point in her life, to kind of the opposing organic nature with the super clean industrial tech. Yeah, so it's basically just like a visualization of humans trying to control nature and going too far into the forbidden. And that's why Sei kind of looks like that by the end of it. Loki, this really feels pretentious. I feel like, actually, look at the deeper themes. If you would take a look, you would see, like, shut up, bro. Move on, get a job. I have a job. But I swear, I have OCs that are just stupid and silly and not this deep. Please, guys, please believe me. She's silly. Sei is silly. I was gonna say headcanon, but I think it's just canon because it's my character. She definitely says brain rot, but like outdated brain rot because one of the characters taught her that. So yeah, she's a your mom D's nuts. That's what she said, warrior. Anyways, yeah, sorry if you don't like the last few iterations of her design. I don't think she likes it either, but yeah. I made a playlist for her, but low-key, I'm kind of scared that everyone's gonna judge my music taste and blame me in the comments. So I'm a little hesitant to show it, but please be nice. It's not my playlist, it's hers. But I do it. Okay, whatever. It's a playlist. It's a work in progress. Be nice. I'm not in love with like the current design. It's just passable in my eyes. Mainly because I don't have the artistic skills to really bring to life what's happening in my brain. So we're gonna have to settle with this. It's good enough, and I'm not making real content with this, so it's okay. Now I have to make the other characters, which aren't as fun because they're not like this pile of goop and wires. It's not as fun to do. Maybe I'll make another video on that if people want, but if you guys don't want, just pretend this video never existed. So yeah, go make characters to help you escape from reality as well. Or if you just want to make them kiss and fall in love. I don't know, whatever floats your boat. It's really up to you. Thanks for watching. Bye!